Theodore Johnson, a UPS driver who turned his salary into a $70 million fortune through the stock market. This story proves that you don't need to be born into wealth or have a six-figure salary to become a millionaire. But before we get to the story, if you're new here and you've never seen my channel, my name's Elliot and I upload videos about investing, the stock market, and I do updates on my own portfolio, which is on the Robinhood app. So if that's something you enjoy, please consider subscribing. I upload videos just like this every 2 weeks. So my phone should be coming up right about now. Theodore Johnson was born in the early 20th century, and like many Americans, he worked hard his entire life. He didn't have a high-paying job. He was a regular employee at the United Postal Service, or UPS. In fact, Johnson never made more than $14,000 a year throughout his entire career. Now, $14,000 might have gone a bit farther back then, but it was still a modest income, especially for someone trying to build wealth. So how did he end up with $70 million? The answers lie in the power of discipline, saving, and the stock market. Johnson started working at UPS when the company was still in its early growth stages. He wasn't earning much, but he had something that many people lacked: financial discipline. Johnson was a firm believer in saving, but more importantly, he understood the value of investing. UPS offered its employees a stock purchase program, which allowed them to buy shares of the company at a discount. Johnson took full advantage of this opportunity, purchasing shares no matter how small his contributions. One of the key lessons we can learn from Johnson's story is the importance of seizing opportunities when they're presented. Many companies today offer similar stock purchase programs or 401k matching contributions. And while it might be tempting to use that extra money for immediate gratification, the long-term benefits of investing can far outweigh any short-term pleasure. Now, Johnson just didn't buy one share and forget about them. He was consistent. He continued to purchase UPS stock through his career, steadily building his portfolio. But here's the crucial part: he never sold. Johnson understood the power of compounding, where the returns of your investment generate their own returns over time. Johnson's journey wasn't about its challenges, though. He lived through some tough economic times, recessions, market crashes, and periods of high inflation. But what made Johnson different was his commitment to his investment strategy. He didn't panic when the market dipped. He didn't sell off his stocks out of fear. Instead, he stayed the course, trusting in the long-term growth of his investments. This is another crucial lesson: the importance of patience and emotional strength in investing. It's so easy to get caught up in the day-to-day fluctuations of the stock market, especially with the 24/7 news cycle and constant access to stock prices on our phones. But Johnson's story teaches us that real wealth is built over time, not overnight. It's about buying quality investments and holding on to them through thick and thin. So what did Theodore Johnson do with his $70 million fortune? True to his humble roots, he didn't spend it on luxury cars or mansions. Instead, he focused on donating much of his wealth to educational causes and charities. Johnson understood that wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about making a positive impact on the world. Johnson's story isn't about financial success, it's about creating a lasting legacy. He reminds us that wealth can be a powerful tool for good when used wisely. His generosity has helped students achieve their educational goals and improved many lives. So what can we take away from Theodore Johnson's incredible story? First, anyone can build wealth regardless of their income level. It's about discipline, consistent investing, and taking advantage of opportunities like employee stock purchase programs. Second, the power of compounding can turn the modest investments into substantial fortunes if you're patient and allow your investments to grow over time. And finally, remember that true wealth isn't just about money. It's about how you use that money to create a lasting impact. So if you found this story as inspiring as I did, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments below what's your thoughts on this story. And we'll see you next time.